Hey, thanks so much. I love this guy. Put this bottle down from his 2015 album, Sobering. It's 27 minutes to 6. I'm Tara Bassett, joined by the lovely and talented Melissa Mershon. Turn and wave into the camera, Melissa. It's right over there. Yay, there she is. And, of course, the beautiful and talented Ed Black joins us. Hi, Ed.
See, actually, when you were addressing her, I thought you were going straight to me.
I know.
So
the lovely and talented, of course, depicts you.
I mean, if you didn't notice when she was saying lovely and talented, I was already making my way to the mic.
As you should have.
As he should. So you have some news that I would like to congratulate you on, but I want you to break it to our listening public.
Well, first of all, I want to say this first, which is actually on a more somber note. It was just released earlier this afternoon that Gene Wilder has passed away.
Aww.
Gene Wilder, age of 83. So I'm hoping that he's reunited at this moment with Gilda.
That's exactly what I thought when I heard.
And all of the laughter that was brought to us.
Oh my!
That will continue to be brought to us.
I referred to him as the king of the freak out because remember the producers, the scene with the blanket and the whole young Frankenstein, do not open this door.
Whatever you do not open the door. My favorite part of Young Frankenstein was Terry Garr.
Oh,
and he directed Roll, Roll, Lindsay. Okay, so now that we're all down, what do you what do you want to tell us about the wonderful news that you have?
Well, Tara, the wonderful news that I have is due to my own begging and pleading on bended knee and refusing to do much else. Sorry, Kathy. Lunch Hour has returned to Crescent Hill Radio. A while back, maybe about a year ago, we actually had live DJs during your lunch hour, and then that was strucken down by the powers that be. But the powers that be have decided to let us have another go at it. So I'm going to be here on Crescent Hill Radio Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday during your daytime lunch break from 11 a.m. till 1.
Yay!
Crowd was wild.
Okay, I thought that was the sound of all the radios going staticky. Everybody's changing the channel.
No.
But I'll be here on lunch break. I'll be spinning local rock and telling you about some of the events that are going on around town. And you can still tune in to me Sunday nights during late night from 10 to midnight on Sunday. Yeah, so, but lunch shift. I'm really excited about that. Back to day work.
I have a question for you, Ed. Facebook question. You ready? Why is it that it says to me on my own notifications, you checked in to Frankfurt Avenue yesterday? And then it says something about, tell us about your experience. It's like, I don't want to answer a question on my own notifications about checking into Frankfurt Avenue. And then look at this. Okay, I had this conversation with CJ Cumberland earlier today because he's one of our fabulous DJs.
They checked in here about a dozen
times? He checked in like 25. Look at this. I keep rolling. I scroll up, and he's there every single time. And he said it was something about, I don't know what he was doing, but he obviously was very busy checking in.
Unless CJ has many, many versions of himself roaming around
he could have
cloned
here. Himself.
Yeah. And they all just happen to converge and meet right here at one time.
I have no idea what it means, but if you don't, then I know there is no answer to the question. So Ed Black, new DJ on Crescent Hill Radio's Lunchtime. I love that. That's very exciting. Congratulations. Yeah. And he also happens to host Blacklisted Comedy, which has to be pre-recorded on Tuesday night because
we say a lot of naughty words.
And they have to edit them out.
Yeah, but we're getting pretty good about that list of words that you can't say on broadcast. We're down to about, I think, 4 now.
Out of how many?
Well, there's like the 7 dirty words, so we're down to 4.
We have more than that at Crescent Hill Radio.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of other stuff that we can't talk about. But as for the original 7, we're down to 4.
All right, sounds good. Melissa Mershon waiting patiently while we goof around at 23 minutes to 6, 95 degrees. I'm Tara Bassett, and I'm so glad to have with us our former alderman, and we were talking about the origin of this particular word, which turned us to Metro Council person.
And, you just have to thank, Alderwoman Tina Ward Pugh, who,
Yeah.
when she became elected to the Metro Council, said,
Yeah.
"Thank goodness we chose a term for the office that is gender neutral."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good for her and good for us. It was always good. So, Melissa, you are here to talk about a lot of fun, and it's fun that we missed out on the 4th of July.
Yes, that Mother Nature was just
Wow.
not nice to us. She
She
rained
was-
on our parade,
she
but
was
you
in
know
a
what,
bad
Tara? Tara, you did not let it stop you from having the most awesome pet contest on the front porch while it pouring. Those pets, they were
hilarious.
so well behaved for the weather.
I think
Yeah.
there were 30.
Yeah.
As
And-
opposed to the 100 and something
Yes.
that we usually have.
Yeah.
But the ones that were there were really cute and really fun.
So all that rain, we weren't able to shoot off our fireworks.
That's right.
So advanced 2 months to the same day, the 4th.
Of
Just
September.
September 4th.
Labor Day.
Yeah, we've held on to those fireworks, just waiting to shoot them off. And so this Sunday, September 4th, at the Peterson Duminal House, we're going to have a lot of activities, not just fireworks.
Right.
We're going to have 20 plus juried artists. We're going to have food. We're going to have the kids zone, which of course is so much fun with all the
Lots of
bouncy
fun.
houses.
Yeah. Face painting,
And,
etc.
Yeah, yummy food. And you just got to love all the businesses on Frankfurt Avenue because FABA has the most popular booth. The beer booth.
Of course. Of course.
And if you love historic homes on the inside of Peterson Duminal House, there's going to be a silent auction.
Awesome.
Start your holiday shopping early, get some good deals, and support a historic home.
Yes, for sure.
And we're also going to have our outdoor cinema. And that evening, we were just talking about comedy, but we're going to show Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
One of my favorite movies.
So, you can throw your blanket down, bring a picnic, bring your bug spray.
Bring your dogs if they're on leash and
Dogs
social.
on leashes. And we are shooting fireworks off right before then. So if they
That's
don't
not-
like fireworks,
Not good.
leave them home and keep them safe.
Yeah. Good idea.
But if they don't mind the fireworks or if they have a thunder jacket
yes.
and they can handle it, bring them on.
See, and I've been complaining about that all day because people brought their dogs on the walk on Saturday and they brought them to the zombie crawl. Not good.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's hot.
Use
they need
your
water and they need... Yeah.
Use your common sense if you have any.
Yes.
But this is going to be fun. This is the Sunday of the Labor Day weekend, which means a lot of people are going to be home. I don't know that a lot of people really travel
on Labor Day.
on Labor Day. I think that we stick close
Labor
to
we
home.
should not be laboring.
Exactly. Just taking our time and going to the Crescent Hill extraordinary September version of the 4th of July fireworks. You're calling it a mini festival.
Don't ask me why. They were calling it the 4th Revisited. They were trying to come up with something clever, and when no one could come up with anything clever, they called it a mini festival.
That's okay. We'll take it however we can get it because the key is to make up for lost time. On the 4th of July, of course, we had a massive rain out with some thunderstorms. Unfortunately, too, a lot of juried artists lost that day. And they got business over the
Yes.
times that it was not horribly wet. But I'm glad to hear that some of them are
They're
coming
going to come back, which
Yeah.
is wonderful, and we need to support them. And
Yes.
that's what better way to start your holiday shopping with things that are made by hand,
Yes.
by craftspeople in our region.
Yeah, that's the best part is that this is all supporting local and regional artists, just like Crescent Hill Radio supports local and regional artists in the music genre. So they're going to have, I'm sure, jewelry. There will probably be some sort of woodworking, maybe some instrument making. I mean, who knows? It could be a matter of, well, it could be anything. So I'm looking forward to that too. I'm going to talk to Melissa Mershon a little bit more about this wonderful 4th of July Revisited, that shall be my name, for the September 4th mini festival, which is what is being called. And I think that's going to be a whole lot of fun. Just hang on for a couple of seconds because I need to give you a weathercast. And then we're going to talk a little bit more. One of the things that I think is most important for us all to realize is that when we head out into the heat, we need to take a lot of water and a lot of sunblock and try to get ourselves in a space that we're not going to be hot or burned. When you have your animal with you, they're wearing a fur coat and they don't sweat. The only way that they can get, perspiration or respiration out is by panting. So we need to take extra special care of our animals wherever you take them. And those are the key things, making sure that they have plenty of water, making sure you've got your poop bags, and not taking them into areas that are dangerous for them. Another thing that I think is really important to know is people drive their animals everywhere. This goes for children as well as pets. never leave an animal in a car, or a child in a car for that matter, at all, period. It doesn't matter whether it's for 5 minutes with the windows rolled down. The heat is still extraordinary in a car, and it just develops very quickly, and it can cause serious damage to anybody breathing in that car, or it can result in death, which would be the worst possible scenario. So if you leave your windows up, cracked, or even down, do not leave anyone in the car. That's my goal for today, to get that information across. Here's a little Harpeth Rising while Melissa and I take just a quick break for a drink of water. This is Rolling to You.
I'm far from home on a mountain pass. I can see clear to the great divide. I'm thinking that you're looking to the west. You're looking to the west. We could see each other if we really try.
Oh, I love Harpeth Rising. They are absolutely incredible musicians, all from Indiana University School of Music. I bet you knew that, Ed. Yep. Ed